Welcome back. You are the salt of the earth and a light that cannot be covered.
Jesus' baptism brought about a new message, one that was to reach the far corners of the earth. Not only through his own means, but that of his close disciples, and many followers he was to gain throughout the whole of his ministry. But the multitude thereafter his death and resurrection. But his baptism was further marked in a way that any that preceded him wouldn't be able to experience. But all afterward, if they truly believed, can. And the Holy Spirit descended in bodily form like a dove upon him, and a voice came from heaven which said, "You are my beloved Son, in you I am well pleased." Luke 3:22. Jesus was buried underneath the water and rose to a new stature, ready to start his ministry. But the difference between this baptism and those that precede this one is that God the Father directly voiced to his Son how he feels about it. Jesus' baptism finally imbued him with the Holy Spirit, which came down like a dove and touched him firmly. Allowing him to preach the scriptures, but do so in a way that's accessible to all, and is universally understood. His Father told him immediately after receiving his Spirit that in you I am well pleased. This is God the Father acknowledging that his Son now has the full ability from heaven and all authority to preach on the word and spread not the will of his own. But his Father's end in that it will touch the hearts of many. My message to you today is that all baptisms after this one all have this exact effect hanging over them. The Holy Spirit touches us and we are endowed truthfully with its gifts and powers. being able to understand the mysteries behind the faith we practice and the scriptures we read. But in all this, in God's eyes, do we make Him well pleased? Do we live up to the standards in which post-baptism we are meant to reside in? Within us has the dove descended upon us, making God proud that you have joined His ranks? You must ask yourself these questions. The Son of God had His job in furthering His Father's will. And it started with His birth and was confirmed by His baptism. All things Jesus Christ after His baptism was not for His own benefit but for the eternal glory of the kingdom above. And that He would gain His rightful place at the right hand of the Father. In you I am well pleased. This is a statement of affirmation from God to His Son. He feels immense pride at this moment because he understands the deeper implications of what this baptism will mean for the world and its outcome. He feels pride when we too emulate His Son's blameless and sinless nature. Could you today walk up to God and feel worthy to have such a statement hanging over your head? Do you feel in all your deeds, thoughts, and words that God's kingdom will only increase? When the scriptures leave your lips, do they lift the hearts of others closer to Christ willingly? If so, then God is proud. He shows His pride by showering you with blessings and continued forgiveness despite our sinful nature. Because He knows that our intentions at its core are pure. In you I am well pleased. Do you have all the means within yourself to meet such a phrase? Do you willingly want to live up to this statement? If your answer is unequivocally, yes, then you, just like Jesus all that time ago, fulfill the meaning of that line, and in that, you must continue to uphold that line. Because it is God's way of showing His pride in you.